Hey guys, welcome to LawnCareMadeEasy.com. I'm Zach Stroud, and today we're going to talk about rain gauges. I bought this one off Amazon. I'm going to unpack it with you guys, and we're going to take a look at it together. So stick around, we'll be right back. All right guys, so this is the rain gauge I had ordered from Amazon. Just received this today, so I kind of opened it already with a knife, but we're going to unpack it together. And it's pretty, this one is made out of glass, so it's pretty sensitive. And I ordered it this way just because I want to get a little bit more accurate reading, and I'll tell you why. And it's because of the way it slopes down here. You're going to get more rain in here than you do collecting around the top of it. So it's pretty sensitive. It comes with its own little protective metal cover here. Feels pretty sturdy. Okay, so this is actually just made of I guess a hard plastic. I thought it was going to be glass, but there's a nice little case there. I do have animals, and animals run into things, so. And all you do is take this, it comes with two other pieces, and you just screw this on. I guess this is for height. So you could either go with one or the other. So if you wanted it to be pretty tall, you could add this one, or if you wanted it kind of lower to the ground, just add this one on there. And I think I like this one better. I want it a little bit lower to the ground than that. And that's pretty much it. And then we're going to find a spot to put this in. Okay guys, so all it does is you just kind of push it into the ground. And it feels pretty sturdy to me. The reason I bought this is that we want to keep up with how much water is going on our lawn. Or even if our plants are receiving too much water, we want to keep an eye on that. But especially our lawn in this case. So why do we need a rain gauge? Well, we want to keep up with our rainfall. That's going to let us know how much water we need on our lawn, okay? And even our plants, they're gonna suffer too if we're putting too much or not enough. So usually a lawn needs about an inch a week, okay, of water. And if you're getting about an inch a week, and you'll be able to tell now with the rain gauge, your lawn's getting enough, unless it's drying out pretty quickly. If you're, I think we've talked about this before, if you have high temperatures, you may have to water about 1.5 inches, and also depending on your type of grass. But normally it's about an inch a week. We don't want to overwater. Overwatering is going to lead to shallow roots. Okay, so we don't want that. We want good, strong, deep roots. Okay, resilient roots, and that's what's going to lead us to a healthier lawn. You're going to have a greener lawn. It's going to be healthy. It's going to be strong. And when these hot temperatures, or if some type of disease starts on your lawn, it's going to be able to handle that. Okay, so we want to make sure we're not watering too much. For some of you guys out there, watering too much is going to give you some fungal diseases. So we don't want to mess with that. So this is a good way to keep up with that. Okay. Also, you're going to save on your water bill. Okay, water is getting pretty expensive nowadays. So by not overwatering and watering when you don't need to, you're going to save on that. Okay, so just a couple of reasons to buy one. I'm going to link this in the description, so feel free to look in the description if you want to take a look at it. I got it off Amazon, and then you can kind of decide for yourself. But I'm going to keep up with the rainfall. We're not having much here anyway. Probably hadn't had an inch in like 3 weeks, so I'm watering pretty regularly. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out, and we'll see you on the next one.